Good morning. It is March the 10th, and that means it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday, right? You can get to the show notes as always if you go to theguyarcookreport.podbean.com, and we'll take a look at those show notes if you get that link up, and you've got the browser and you've clicked on it, and now you're looking at the Guy R. Cook Report show notes, and easier done. I think you can get there even if you just do hashtag the Guy R. Cook Report, and you'll get there somehow. Anyway, this is the Friday wrap-up show. We'll talk about what we talked about this week. And something I'm doing a little bit different, I'm going to show you how quickly, because I'm kind of proud of it, that their page links load. Let's hope that's going to happen. And on Monday, we click on Monday, and there we have it. There's the Monday show notes. And we're going to scoot this down a little bit so that chopped off thing doesn't happen. And that's, I don't know how to fix that. There's probably a way, but I don't know what it is. On Monday, we talked, on Happy Monday, we gave a shout out to Wiki Party. Their streaming service, whatever you want to call it, live video chat environment went live. And so welcome to the fold. But mostly we talked about Twitter limits today and the fact that if you find yourself capped at 2,000 users, well, that's not the reason for that. And there's a link there to get to the Twitter help article that explains it to you, how you can get up to like 5,000 and more if you've got enough followers doing it, and it's a percentage and so forth. Also, we talked about on Monday that we're now on YouTube at Whack Guy R. Cook. And you can do that upper or lowercase, doesn't matter. So let's go back to the show notes. And on Tuesday, which is this link right here, we went to SEO Tips Tuesday, and there we talked about a step-by-step thing on SEO Tips Tuesday about combining JavaScript into one file or WordPress. So you don't have to have 35 requests to JavaScript. And SpeedRack.com has got an excellent post there on how to do that. And then you also see a link there for the Guy R. Cook Report questions. And we'll talk about that in just a second. Now, if we go back to the show notes like this, bazinga, we're back. And then the Guy R. Cook Report, What's on Our Mind Wednesday. There's a young lady, and I said her name wrong. I said Sarah. That was a typo of a verbal admonishment. Apologies, Sandra Clayton, for saying your name wrong. And what she's come up with is a great tool. In fact, I used it again last night some more. Kind of complimented it. It's how to schedule and loop social media posts for free. That's right. So if you want to find this, like I said before, you go to the GuyRCookReport.podbean.com. We'll have the link up there within the hour. Click on it and you'll get to the show notes. And then within the show notes, you can go to her content, Conversion-Minded Schedule, and that looks like this. How to schedule and loop social media posts for free, discussed right there. There's an infographic that she put into Pinterest. And you're going to need an IFTT account, which is if this then that, and I'll explain that more about that. A Google Calendar. You'll make a new Google Calendar. And then you're going to get this download of this template guide. This is how to do it. You'll use that once and then you'll know. And then you'll set up the spreadsheet to have the CSV file to import into the brand new Google Calendar. And this is easy to do. I mean, I'm an old guy and I can do it. So give that a look. I think you'll have fun. And I found out the experiment last night was, can I add more content to the same CSV file? You know, update it, make additional posts for additional days of the week and schedule those. And then import that into the same Google Calendar. Well, it'll say, oh, this was an error because you've already uploaded this calendar, but there's 9 new things that got added anyway. So the new things will show up and it will work to do it that way. And let's close this. And we're back here to the show notes for Wednesday. One more to go. Then you won't have to put up with me anymore. Thursday, on the B2B Thursday, what we did was we talked about the 27 questions post that's right here. If you're on the show notes page, go to Contact Guy. The Guy or Cook Report questions is right there. And you click on that, and it brings up the page. And there's a PDF file too. If you go down to the bottom, you can scroll and get the PDF. This is the 27 questions we put together that you pick 5 of to make your presence online more transparent. So people know, what do you like to do for fun? What's the last picture you took on your phone? What cheers you up, etc. Pick 5 of those, and then follow the instruction. Contact Guy, that link right there. Email it back to me, and we'll hook up and we'll do the deed, and we'll get that organized. So then we're going to turn off the screen share. This is always clunky when I do this for some reason. And there we've got it. There's good morning. Happy Friday to you, and I hope that the audio is still working. We'll find out in a minute if it is. Thanks to Fraser Ramsey from Edinburgh Dusters for attempting to be a co-host today, and sorry that didn't come together. Thanks to Eileen Smith from basicblogtips.com and her special event. If you go to basicblogtips.com, the graphic, I'll put up here the graphic. The March 22nd, I think it is, she's going to do a social media engagement and talk. The Friends Just Chatting, it's a Facebook group, and their header is going to be this image that I put into text and pasted in here into the video. You go to the video, youtube.com/GuyOrCook, and in today's date. And as always, the GuyOrCookReport.podbean.com, and that'll get you that information to get to the show notes link, stuff that we talked about today. I thank you very much for joining us, and thank you especially to our patrons. We wouldn't make this possible to have a podcast if it weren't for patrons. So thank you for that. Thanks to everyone that joined us, and if you're watching us on YouTube, I invite you to subscribe to our channel. We got over 50. Oh boy. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday. It's a wrap.